is the description. Esvale Rosnar,
Oh, okay.
a noble woman who,
Sounds
according
right.
to his recollection, unimportant.
We were in front of Neverember last night, right? Like that's where we were.
What? Last night?
So,
Whenever we
Well-
were at the house.
Whoa.
Hang on, Chips. Hang on.
Chips, hold on, I gotta mute.
Hang on.
Okay, now you can open them.
Okay.
Okay.
What? Where were you in front of?
And what house were we in front of last night?
I don't know. An old beat the fuck tower.
that people are planning to make reservations on.
Renovations, not reservations. It's supposed to have the Neverember, like the vault where this guy hid the money is supposed to be under it.
Okay, all right. I thought it was the Neverember estate. I was like, what was she doing in
No,
a town?
it's just an old beat up tower.
Okay, never mind then.
Let me just mute that. Hold on.
It's so fucking loud.
Skittles everywhere.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Now I want some chips. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
So am I.
No,
Where's my underwear?
which none of us got to see, and we were all just.
Panties dropped.
Well, at least you didn't see more.
We were all
Shame.
disappointed in the fact that we could only see.
We could always see you from the waist up.
Yeah. We
And we
missed
were all
out on
disappointed.
her Muppets.
Muppets.
Tiny Muppets, tiny whitey. What are you, 9?
Oscar the Grouch. I love Oscar.
That's what I call my pussy.
Call it, yeah. Because it lives in trash.
It's very good for Buster.
Oh,
I have to wear my crouch underwear while I
Oh,
play.
jeez, fuck. Okay, hang on. Hang on, let me reel this back in.
Oh god, oh
Okay,
god.
thank you for bringing me this ball. I appreciate that.
The chat needs your attention.
I'm trying to dungeon master.
Okay, Dungeon Master then.
Okay.
Give me that tail.
Okay, so, yeah, the house you guys were at, the structure you were at, was just an old tower, in the dock ward. You don't know who owned it or why, but it had guards of a noble house in it, and a noble woman who seemed to be planning to have it renovated, and the noble woman, it seems that, Rainier recognizes her, or recognizes the description, as being this Esvale Rosnar.
Can I do a little sidebar with everybody here, and excluding Volo and Mr. Lord Neverember here?
Yeah, you
Okay.
pull him off the side.
So, guys, now I think the epiphany I just had is that these people don't own the house; they're just pretending to and going to renovate it and then go excavating everything under it. So we need to get there before them. Maybe we should take a stroll through the sewers to see what's right underneath it. You know, just a thought. Because going through the front door, that would be good for people that haven't more armor than I do. I'm so confused. I'm not getting any feedback.
Just because someone's talking.
So we're thinking about your idea here. Quite a. Hold on.
The dog banged his head into the fucking table like really hard.
Oh,
Poor baby.
Poor baby.
He seems fine. He didn't wince when Chase pet him, so. You're muted.
Please continue. He's fine.
Okay. So we go under. You're saying we go through the sewer, which is stinky. And also full of poop.
Yep.
To get blasted away by a dragon and blow up the whole city from the methane explosions?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Little did you know the sewer was filled with cows.
If we can't have the treasure, no one can. Especially not that dragon.
You know, I did come up with half of that plan of blowing up the sewers, so I think I might be in. Maybe. I don't know. I had to think about it.
Either that or we just put a sign on the door and that says that this place is condemned and nobody can come in.
Under construction.
Oh, holy shit, we should put it as under construction. Somebody join
I
the
mean, it
guild.
would only be a half truth.
Wait, do we
I
still
mean-
have the signs that they put on our door whenever they came through?
I don't know.
I mean, ideally, I was thinking that we could just dress up as construction people and just be like, "Yeah, we have everything you need." From the wait, I already said that idea, but yeah, the carpenters to the roofers to I don't know, piping, especially the pipers. You know, hey, we came here to lay down the pipe. You know, just
Join them.
make our way in. And
That
Yes,
has
Be the Joyden and Joyden bros.
Jordan and Co. Jordan and
We
Jordan.
could make a whole game off of it.
Wait,
Do, 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 do.
what if we fill their
Sarah?
house with rats?
I don't think that will.
Let's just fill their
scare
house
the
with
dogs.
rats. No. We fill the tower full of rats, and then they have to call an exterminator, and they can't get an exterminator, so they call a guild that has people that kill rats, and we kill rats.
Oh,
You see?
I
Hmm.
see.
I think what we could also do is have those guards that guard our house also throw in rats so that they can, you know, be more afraid of rats.
I
Just
mean,
like-
apparently I can just
Yeah.
be the rats.
Like more than one?
Somebody said I could be a swarm of rats.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
that's impressive.
I don't know.
I
I was,
think
just, I was just reading chat.
I think that would be a great idea, actually. So, or we throw in a swarm of rats, everybody gets scared, you run in and do more recon. Or at least so we. Oh, speaking of, yeah, 3 keys. We need to figure out like where those keys are. So I was wondering if I could. Uh, do I know who owns the stone right now?
Hi.
Oh, hi, Keller. So yeah, whenever we have a chance, wanted to ask Stone where the keys are, or
Well,
if
I was planning on it. The reason I took it from Buster was so I could ask it useful questions.
good to. But yeah, and then I think her name was Silva Longbottom. Yeah, if she has the keys or at least one of, then I'll steal from her. I know where she lives.
Who?
The noble woman that Never Ember told us about, Silva Longbottom.
Longbottom? I don't think
I
that's.
I don't have my character sheet open. I don't know. I wrote it down. I wrote something down. Seville or something.
I don't
Long
remember.
bottom. She's straight out of the Potter universe.
Longbottom.
Uh,
Estabel Rosnar. Okay.
oh wow, that was way off.
I thought you were.
I knew there was an S in it.
I knew it was a name I couldn't pronounce, and I thought I could pronounce Longbottom, so.
Yeah, you picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah. So that's my idea. Either dress up, either steal the keys and steal the keys and dress up as construction people, and then just be we'll renovate your house. Although I don't know how she'll know that we didn't ask to be. She has to come looking for us for renovations. All right, scrap that idea. Never mind.
I feel like we need maybe some extra firepower if we're gonna beat up a dragon.
There is a red wizard.
Mm.
Do we still have fire bees from that Nibblewright?
Oh yeah, we do. I
Do we?
think.
The what? Fire
That
beast?
necklace.
The necklace of fireballs with a few uses.
Oh yeah.
There you go,
I
firepower.
got that.
But
That's very literal firepower, yeah.
but isn't a fire dragon gonna be resistant to fire?
He's
Well,
gonna melt
I
because he's
do
made out
have
of gold.
cool poison gun.
What?
I got this cool poison gun.
Poison gun? Okay. So
The
we got.
gun that
Well-
shoots poison.
Does
I
anybody
got
else
this
have
vial
anything
of
special?
poison also. I also have a poison sword.
Awesome.
I got a lot of poison stuff.
Okay.
Guys, I don't know if the dragon can be poisoned. Do I know if the dragon can be
But
poisoned?
you don't know that he can't be poisoned.
I feel like we
No,
need to
this is
ask a
true.
dragon.
But are we actually planning on trying to murder this dragon? Because I think that
I don't want to.
yeah,
Chris
I'd
doesn't
rather
want to.
I'd rather not try to go toe to toe with a dragon because
Yeah, I feel like we might die. There might be some casualties.
or worse,
Could be.
disappear. So worth
Wait,
is
I
that.
thought gold dragons were generally good.
Yeah, but not if you like mess with them.
No, I know, but like, would it? How did a good dragon decide that taking stolen money was okay?
Well, he probably made a deal or something. Like dragons like hordes. And what's his face was probably like, "Hey, I'll give you this horde for just sit on my gold. Don't
Well,
let nobody
yeah,
touch
but
it."
if he gave him the horde for sitting on the, then he would not get any of the money. So why would he do that?
Well, he doesn't have any of the money, I guess.
Maybe he's sitting on the gold because it's keeping it from another evil person that was going to do evil things with it. Like renovate the water system so that only the rich people can get it. I don't know.
Oh
It's
God.
truly-
Are you planning on writing literature later? Because you really might want to think about that.
Mhm.
It's like, well, actually,
You
truth
seem to
is
have an
stranger
act
than
for it.
fiction.
Yeah, we can't actually just go ask the dragon. So, like, Chris would like to try and speak with it
Oh,
before we
wait,
decide that we're going to.
guys, we don't have to unlock the. We don't have to unlock the door. This rock casts knock.
Well, doesn't wait,
Brilliant.
how many times does it knock?
Once, but that would be enough for the front door.
Yeah, but there are like 3 keyholes.
3 knocks.
No,
Knock, knock.
what I'm saying is we can get the regular to get in the building to pretend that we're contractors. We don't need a key.
Just knock, knock.
Why would we pretend that we're contractors if we're breaking?
Because we haven't
Yeah.
had this. I don't know. I'm like 2 steps behind. Okay, I'm sorry.
You're okay.
Curious.
All right. Let's ask the
There's a lot
location.
going on in this conversation.
Okay, let's plan out our questions because we want to ask the location of the 3 keys. Is that one question?
That's probably one question. Just be like, where are the keys at?
Yeah.
All of them.
And this will also test if it knows like things that no one thing could really possibly know. If it like moves around, how many fingers am I holding up? How many shoes am I wearing?
Do we have to
like it's
do that part though?
well, no, that's what the key is doing. I mean, that's what the key question is doing.
Oh, but we don't know where the keys are, so how will we?
But the stone would, or it won't.
No, well, I thought that was the problem. We don't know where the stone is.
Right, and that's why we're going to ask it. Sorry, I'm just repeating things we already agreed on.
Okay.
Okay. What
Maybe the
else?
second question could be like, how deep is the gold?
Yeah. How
Yeah,
far? How
'cause-
far under the tower?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how far how down it goes. Like if we need to go through it to get to it through the tower, or if
Is
it's
there-
just under it.
Is there a secret entrance? Maybe that.
Like in the wait, is Waterdeep the one with the Underdark? Am I getting myself mixed up? I mean myself mixed up. Never mind.
Their Waterdeep connects to the Undercity, which connects to the
there we go.
Underdark. The Undercity, Waterdeep's been built on top of itself for nobody knows how long. So there's a whole subterranean city underneath Waterdeep.
Is it like sinking?
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's in a bay, so like slowly over time it'll sink, and then it's built on top of itself over and over and
Oof.
over again over the course of, like I said, nobody knows how long.
Oof.
If it's one of those like parking garages that the car goes like in, did that slowly with Waterdeep, you'd see how many cities.
Oh God. We really will be deep in the water.
Up to our necks in it.
Whoa.
How deep would you say? Water deep. That's how deep.
Oh.
Ah,
Mhm.
brilliant.
No, that's terrible. What else do we want to ask?
Have you been asked
Who's-
that question before?
That actually is probably a good idea. Although we know that somebody is.
So at this point,
probably asked
the
that.
plan is to sleep for the night. And question: morning?
Yes.
Are you gonna keep the rock, Kelrick?
I am a mostly honest person, so I will give it back after I ask the questions.
Okay. So the evening passes uneventfully. You guys rest. You manage to sleep. Come the next morning, you awake as the city begins to awaken, and the heat of the day begins to kick in. The kids rush around the house, get fed breakfast, get scurried off to their tutor, Allura, or their various individual learnings for the day. And at the end of all of that, the group of adults sit down with your coffee and your now finished tavern, the tap room of your house. And let me put you on the correct map here. Whoop. And yeah, the next day greets you with the rock ready to be questioned.
Oh.
Alright. Well, we have 2 of our questions figured out.
Maybe whenever it tells us, will give us new questions.
Okay. Alright, so I will ask the rock his first question of where are the 3 keys to open Never Embers?
Its response, this is the first time you've heard the voice, is that low, rumbling, wet sound. It's an old voice, a voice that's been around for far too long and seen far too much, and there's something Aquan, something alien and just wet about it. Its response is, the keys are not a where, but a what. You will need 3 things. One is a performance of a dwarven play called Your Beardy Face. The
We need to write this down.
second, yeah, write it down. The second, a scale from a bronze dragon.
Oh.
The third, something that isn't what it seems to be, a shape changer, a creature that fluxes by its nature.
Oh.
Neverember thought by making the keys things that were odd, like this, no one would figure out how to open the door.
I relay this information.
Damn it, we're gonna need Bonnie.
Uh-oh.
Also, I guess
Real
we gotta
Bonnie.
go.
Performance
pay my
of your
friend.
your
A
beardy
dwarven
face.
play called Your Bee Face, a scale of a bronze dragon, and a shapeshifter.
A
Oh.
Changer.
Oh, boy.
Face. Do
I
we
might
need
put
the
that there,
skin?
too.
Are we going to have to memorize the play?
What? Do we need a skin?
Can I make a history check to see if like I've seen a dwarven play? Why would I have seen a dwarven play? I don't know.
Maybe the bards see the dwarven play?
Maybe I have.
Hmm.
I'm afraid to click this link.
We could just
Yeah,
get
you can make a
burned.
history check to see if you. Any of you guys can make a history check to see if you. Because he is a bard, would have advantage.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, 3.
Nope. Never
Wow.
seen this dwarven play.
I'm not cultured at all.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh, Curtis. I mean, okay.
Oh,
For whatever bizarre reason, Curtis and Buster, or Curtis and Kelrick, actually, have both seen this play before. It's a dwarven comedy, which involves, it's very slapstick, involves a lot of like hitting people and running around. It's very Three Stooges.
ooh, my
Sounds great.
favorite. I love that.
It's about a female dwarf who pretends to be a male dwarf so that they can join like a shield, like a dwarven sports team. So they put on a fake beard to pretend to be a male dwarf, and at the end of the play, they find out that it was actually a female dwarf at the time, and it's sort of odd, and it has to be an older play because, like in dwarven culture, male dwarves and female dwarves, and bearded and unbearded, it doesn't seem to matter much. Like they don't really, like they're hard to tell apart other than the beards most of the time. So it's probably an older play and slightly sexist and not really performed much anymore.
Oh,
It sounds
But
like
it-
Gilbert and Sullivan.
Yeah, but it's a play about about a female dwarf pretends to be a male dwarf to join like some sort of brutal masculine sport. But it's a comedy. It's goofy. Um, her and like the like super jock who's a douchebag at the start of the play like fall in love by the end of the play.
hmm.
Beard lightning.
Also,
Go beard
speaking of
lightning.
this random like 1990s movie that I just made up, only rumors of water. It reminds me of Mulan, and I always feel so bad for the dude who trains Mulan, like the captain guy in that movie, because there's a long period of that movie where he thinks he's gay. Because you think about it, he's got a crush on Mulan through like 60 to 70% of that movie, and that's the reason he's so pissed. Like he goes to the room and realizes she's a chick, and then like leaves the tent really quick in a huff. He's not mad at Mulan. He's just like, oh god, I'm not gay. Okay,
Okay.
Alright. man.
No.
He had a breakthrough. He wasn't sure, and then
Yeah, there's a long period of that movie where he's just like, I'm gay. Holy shit, I'm gay. I can't believe I'm gay. And then he goes in that tent and he's like, you're a woman. Oh, I'm not gay. What the fuck?
I went through all of that for
Yeah,
nothing.
the poor dude's just spun around in a circle.
he like I think at one point he's accepted it. He's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
not at one point. I think through the whole movie, he just like has this. I think there's a
Like,
whole
yeah.
other movie where this over masculine douche bro realizes he's gay, and like has this whole like story arc, and then when he realizes that the person he thinks he's gay with is actually a woman, he's just upset with himself. Like, there's a whole other movie there that we need to see about that guy realizing he's gay.
Get that.
We needed that in the live action review. Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Okay, anyway, enough about my fanfic from.
He loves
Aw.
Mulan.
Um,
I like it.
It's his favorite.
she's the best Disney princess because she knows kung fu. No other Disney princess knows kung fu, which means she could beat up all the other Disney princesses, which means she's the best.
But Rapunzel has a frying pan though.
Yeah,
A
but
very good
Mulan,
magical frying pan.
But Mulando's kung
Saved
fu.
the day many times.
But Mulando's kung fu. Like
Yeah, but I feel like the
Moana,
frying
like,
pan
they're
is
all
like.
they're all badass in their own way. But Mulando's kung fu, and
But I
that
feel
means she
like
can beat them up.
the frying pan is almost like
It's a little sexist.
miraculous
So
in nature.
let me ask you this, Sydney. If you and I were to get in a fight, and I had a frying pan, and you had a sword, who
Kung
has the
fu.
advantage there?
No, she had kung fu.
Oh.
You had kung fu and a sword.
Well, I mean, you didn't say Mulan has a sword, and that makes
She
her
does
the
have a
best.
sword.
You said she knows kung fu, and that makes her the best. And if I was unarmed,
Knowing
fighting
how to fight
against
with a
frying
sword.
pan, I don't think I would fare that well.
Knowing kung fu involves swords.
Yes. I don't. I've never practiced kung fu.
Well, I have.
Okay. I took karate for a long time, and we
Well,
had
they should have
I
taught
don't
you.
know. I am the secret believer of
But-
Cusco is best princess.
Who's that?
Cusco, the guy from Emperor's New Groove,
Yeah.
Oh!
under the Weeaboo
Hmm.
umbrella. Maybe,
Maybe like
maybe.
if you're like a nerd about it, I guess.
I am a nerd about it, but
Yeah,
not just Japanese martial arts, like Chinese martial arts, Thai, European boxing, Western martial, like all of them.
If it has to do with beating people up, he's into it.
Yeah, it's a
Hitman.
different. I don't even know if that's. It's just a different.
Buff nerd. A bird.
A bird.
Jock nerd.
Bird is the word.
What was that movie, Enter the Dragon, where Bruce Lee fought Chuck Norris? That was cool.
Yeah, Enter the Dragon. He rips
Actually,
out
I
his
only saw
chest
that
hair.
part.
Oh, ooh.
That's a great fight scene.
That sounds like it hurt.
Chase, there's a thing in my character sheet that I don't know if it was meant for me.
Uh-oh.
What could it be?
What is
In
it?
the bio.
I know at one point we're gonna actually play D&D.
Will
This isn't.
Uh,
Still having
I
fun.
don't know if it's mine.